So one of the HIV tests that came out to screen for HIV with a rapid test using a finger prick and blood was the Oraquick with whole blood. And so they prick your finger and you get your results for HIV testing in 20 minutes via that blood sample. And we're comparing that to the gold standard. When we do HIV testing, the gold standard is to take blood and then sends it off to the lab and they do some tests on it. And actually, they do two different tests. The ELISA test has really good sensitivity, and the Western blot has really good specificity. So the combination of those two tests are actually what they do in order to establish HIV status. So we have this new 20-minute way to get results versus 1 to 2 weeks where you have to send blood off to the lab. And that was going to be a really awesome thing because one of the problems with HIV is after someone would test positive, it was hard to get them back in the doctor's office because the results wouldn't come back for 1 to 2 weeks. So let's see how good our new Oraquick with whole blood is at establishing whether or not our screener is good at saying someone is HIV positive or not. So the very first thing we want to do is calculate our sensitivity, which is our number of true positives over our total people with HIV. So 257 divided by 263. And all of these are going to be multiplied by 100 because they're all percentages. Every single one of these statistics we calculate is going to be a percent. So if we divide this out, and multiply by 100 is 257 divided by 263 times 100, and we're going to round to the 10th just to keep things standard in this class. We get 97.7% for sensitivity. Okay, let's calculate our specificity. So we need our number of true negatives of our total people who don't have HIV. So 5083 divided by 5084 times 100. .98. Okay, we're going to go out an extra digit only because we can't round. It's not 100%, but it's darn close, right? So we could go with approximately 100%, but it came up to 99.98% for specificity. The next one we're going to do is our positive predictive value, which tells us among those who screen positive, how many were actually positive, what's the accuracy of a positive screen. So if we go 257 divided by 258 times 100, you get 99.6%. And then if we do our negative predictive value, we need our true negatives divided by our total negatives. So this tells us how accurate is a negative screen. This comes up to 99.9%. And then finally, our accuracy. So we need our true positives plus our true negatives. So 257 plus 5083 divided by our total sample, which is 5347. This is also multiplied by 100. and we get 99.9% accurate. So, based on this data, would you say that the Oraquick whole blood droplet rapid tester is a valid measure of HIV status? I'm going to tell you right now the answer is yes. These numbers, it's practically 100% accurate. These numbers are off the chain high. This is an excellent test of HIV testing. And so it's really important for those who know to go get this. So great test of HIV status. And that's why it's on the market today.